Hello, wonderful people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. In this episode, I'm going to put up again 6 fragrances from one of my dear brothers who has sent me all these fragrance samples, 20 of them. I'm going to do a review from his house, and I actually picked up randomly 6 fragrances from this sample set. Thanks to brother Mridul Chopra. I said last time I wrote in description Mridul Sharma, so I'm really sorry about that. My bad. So thanks very much Mridul bhai once again for taking the trouble to send me all these samples. I was sent all these samples as free gifts from all the way from India to Bangladesh for me to experience, and I'm giving you my initial thoughts on each. I have them on paper for about 15-20 minutes, so they are drying down, and I've tested them before, like separately in different occasions. So some of their juice level will be like more or less. Um, Today's episode, I think I'm going to be a little bit like how to say, put fragrances according as per my liking. So number 6, number 1, more and more you closer you go to number 1, I like them more. So that's how I set them up, right? You can, if you do not know who brother Mridul Chopra is, Mridul Chopra is one of the most youngest and most talented perfumer in India. He has his niche or indie house, however you say it. He has some original creations and he has some inspirational, his own creation, like inspired expressions. So far, the ones that I tried in last video, I liked almost all of them a lot. And he actually does ship worldwide. So if you want to go to his Facebook page, I'll leave the link below. You can check. And he's very popular in India, right? So I wish him all the best, and he's already huge in all over India. So check out his house. Is called Mridul's Fragrance. Okay, so first one we're gonna go with. These are the samples. Once again, I'm showing you. He sent me. These are all plastic samples. Very good. It has names detailing as like you can see the name of the fragrance on the sample. It's very nice. It comes with a cap, and then the sprayer. Very convenient. So first one I'm gonna go with is Velvet Jasmine. This one right here. I have it on the paper. Okay, so first of all, this fragrance, I believe it's very strong. I put it on my skin once, I think few days back, couple days back, before I went to sleep, and I couldn't quite sleep because this is so strong. This fragrance has beast mode, longevity and projection. And the thing is, this fragrance, I found out it was not for me, because the way I like my fragrances, there's something about it. It's just, the eyes kind of water, gets watery and stuff. So the fragrance, if you like it strong, it's like, how do I describe this, because I did not look at the notes breakdown. I would describe this as very strong. I don't know what's in it. Maybe woody, leather, something in it that's animalic vibe it's giving. Maybe something, some of an animal, like a, I don't know, civet. I don't know what's in it, but brother Mridul, obviously, if you ask him to his page, what's in Velvet Jasmine, so perhaps he can clarify. But the jasmine, I'm not really getting the traditional jasmine. Perhaps there's a jasmine note in it, which is more exotic kind. Okay, so first of all, this one, the Velvet Jasmine, I would say this I'm gonna pass, right? So I'm giving you a frank opinion. Hopefully, Mridul bhai, it's okay with you. So Velvet Jasmine is the first one today. For me, I would say not my favorite today. Second one I'm gonna go with, it's called Lemon Tart Extreme, and here is the sample. Lemon Tart Extreme. Okay, this is the fragrance. So when I smell it, it's definitely better. It's much more mild and much more sweet kind compared to the previous one. This, I think you can wear it as a unisex sort of fashion. It's pretty good for, let's say, I would say summertime. It has citrusy, zesty, but at the same time something like something in it that is, maybe there's a floral note in it. I don't know. I may sound like total idiot when I look at the notes breakdown, but I'm not trying to guess the notes. But there's a definite citrusy blast in this, but it has great backbone to the fragrance. So it's going to be, I think, good performer as well for summer days. So this is good fragrance. Okay, Lemon Tart Extreme, the second one. You can definitely try. I'll put down the names and you can check them out. Right. Third one I'm gonna go with, and the lemon fragrance. It's called Lemon Vertivert. Vertivert. I do not know how to pronounce this one, but it's mostly like lemon vert. Like kind of like Hermes. They have a orange concentrate, orange vert. So something like it. Okay, when I smell the lemon Vertivert, This one, it reminds me a lot. I don't know if I am picking it up wrong, but I get a lot of declaration in this fragrance. Okay, declaration is very spicy, herbaceous, kind of like a bold scent. Okay, woody, kind of green, this kind of a scent. Yeah, I'm getting pretty much, but this maybe my nose is wrong. Could be wrong because sometimes your mind plays tricks on you. But perhaps a little bit of this element cardiac declaration, but it's this one is not as spicy or as herbaceous as that one. But this is pretty nice, very very pleasant smell. If you like, kind of, it reminds me a little bit of a masculine, mature sort of vibe in this fragrance. Okay, it's definitely nice fragrance, and you can wear this on high class occasion. Okay, so this is called lemon vertivert. Okay, this is the third one. I like it. So far the three. How much would I give initial impression? The first one, velvet jasmine. This one I'm going to give it, like as per my liking, I'm give it 5, because the smell is very strong. Definitely I'm not gonna wear this. This doesn't really go with my like stuff that I like, but you can check it out. Next one, lemon tart extreme. This is, I'm gonna give it like 6 out of 10. It's slightly better than that one. It's a lot more wearable, but it has an Arabic sort of a rose water feel that you smell in holy programs and stuff like that. The lemon vertivert, this one, let's call this a 7. 5, 6, 7. We're getting better, and now time for the next three. The next three are really really good ones. I really like the last three. Okay, so the number 3 today I'm gonna look at is Barber Nod. This one here, Barber Nod. It's very very this is on a different level. The three that I mentioned just now, you can like them, you can try them, maybe like, okay, I'll pass. This is a fragrance if you like barbershop sort of fragrance and you like your fragrances spicy. When I'm smelling this, it reminds me actually of proper barbershop. Back in the time, they have those big huge seats, they can adjust the headrest and then the height and stuff. They sometimes put the wooden log for children to sit, and you're getting your like shaving and everything done. This actually, it feels like a shaving foam, but kind of like our side, it's more like desi side. You know what I mean? Desi means like a subcontinent style. This is kind of like a subcontinent barbershop. I don't know if Mridul bhai was going for it, but it's not really quite like, let's say, which one is the one, I'm talking about YSL Reeve Gosh. I'm not getting similar sort of vibe. Also, like Armaf has this niche, what's the other one? Armaf niche onyx or black onyx. That one is very spicy. This, I think, it smells really really nice. You gotta try it. Trust me, this is a very nice fragrance. Barber Nod, I really like it. I'm giving this 8 out of 10. Very solid fragrance. I think a real masculine man would enjoy this, and you smell very very like a professional kind of a office, kind of a boss, manager, someone who has authority. Definite confidence booster. Definitely a person who has confidence can rock it, but not recommended for teenagers. So that's my take on Barber Nod. 8 out of 10. Very very good fragrance. Okay, last two. The next two are, I think, perhaps two of his most popular fragrances. I haven't seen all of his creations, but the next one is called Sacred Temptation. Okay, this I think he's very proud of, and many members in India, they said they like this one. So what is this about? Oh man, this is a really warm fragrance. I think there is a what am I smelling in there? It's almost like the ruby sort of feel from Baccarat Rouge, but not quite Baccarat Rouge. It has a sweetness. It has a very nice sweetness, like a coating of like a vanilla or something. Kesar. I don't know. Like kesar means like, what's the other? Today my head is really not all the way 100% on. Man, this fragrance is nice. Let me just put it today, like which one I like and do not like. I really like this one. This one, if you like Baccarat Rouge, you're gonna really like it. It has very beautiful kind of like a badam ki doodh, like almond milk sort of a feel, but you put kind of like a saffron. Yes, I'm not sure, but it has that kind of like a smoothie, kind of like you mix that milky sort of drinks, and you make it kind of not really lassi, but it has very premium feel. Like you're drinking something really rich in quality that has milk utilized in it. Very, very beautiful fragrance. Trust me, guys, this is a niche quality juice. And if you're looking for something great, yep, I would rock this very, very confidently. And Sacred Temptation, I think this is 9 out of 10. Perfect, almost nearly perfection. I do not know about the longevity, but this is a very nice fragrance. I'm sorry I did not look at the nose breakdown. I just wanted to give you unbiased opinion. Really like this one. Really, really pretty. Okay. Sacred Temptation. The last one, this is his masterpiece. Everybody talks about it. They tell me, Joy, you have to look at this one. This is his best creation. You should review it last because this fragrance has, you need time, brother. Anand Mustafis told me, go through like 5 ml of it. Try it like severely. Finish your bottle, then review it. But I will just give you initial impression, so it's okay, I guess. This is called Nile to Milky Way. The name itself is just dreamy, and something special about this fragrance is, if you go to his page, before I tell you the story of, I mean, the smell of it, he took a picture of the beautiful starry night at night time. I think OnePlus 0, it's one of his phones, like mobile phones, he captured this beautiful image, and it almost looks like the perfect way to describe this fragrance. Okay, so Nile is a river, you know that, and Milky Way is like that special, there's like a lot of stars, it's like really bright out there, and it's very dreamy. It's almost like Van Gogh paintings or something like a, like a beautiful painting that it portrays. It smells out of this world. I do not know what he utilized in it. People say it's rose based, but I smell a lot more than rose. I can tell you this fragrance, every time I put it on my skin, it just blooms like a uh, like a night tube rose. I don't know what you call that. Those flowers, they bloom at night time. They give you beautiful sort of aroma and very seductive, very nice. It's just, you can portray that time. It actually, the fragrance captures that moment. So it's a very poetic sort of like a bohemian sort of fragrance, very modern, and this actually defines Mr. Mridul Chopra, because this fragrance actually, you can tell a lot about this guy. I never spoken to him. He doesn't do reviews. I do not know how he speaks, how his voice sounds like, but if you see his like face, and if you see his charisma and the way he carries himself, this perhaps is the best original creation I ever sniffed in a very long time. So I will give this a perfect 10. I told you I'm gonna go from my less liked to the most liked. So I'm just being unbiased. Everybody loves this fragrance, so do I. Nile to Milky Way is a perfect 10 for me. I do not know about the performance. Uh, it's just so entertaining and it's so interesting. Perhaps kind of like reminds me, I don't know, urge of more than words. I smelled that from Anand Mustafi's bhai one time in winter last year. Yeah, this reminds me kind of like those quality, like if you like Jurjov, if you like something that's created to masterpiece, definitely this is a fragrance. It's very, very mesmerizing. So Nile to Milky Way, try this fragrance out. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll be doing Creed tomorrow, hopefully. Today I don't feel like doing any more because my head is kind of jammed due to all the heat and humidity. So thanks for watching, and thanks Mridul Bhai once again. Thanks to all my viewers from India who are interested in this house. Hope you check it out, and please give some love to brother Mridul's page. I'll leave the link below. Take care, guys. Good night from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Bye bye.